So anyway, first topic of the shut your mouth.
I'm gonna fucking write that down. Fuck you.
Knock it off.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
Could it was a gavel, maybe. Maybe I'm judging you.
We already got letters.
Yeah, I know.
He wasn't hitting
But
me.
yeah, me smacking the table with the mic was saying enough.
Yep.
We're talking about X-Men
Order.
97.
Order in the court.
You son of a bitch. I'm trying to... Bailiff?
Get him the fuck out of here.
Judge Tyler. Ba-boom.
What do you mean we gotta work?
Judge T-Bird.
What do you mean we gotta work on Tuesday?
You go to jail. Jailhouse rack. Yeah! Every time you convict someone, it's like... it's in a song, but it's like... it's like a fucking murder. You're guilty of murder.
Guilty.
I didn't know we were going deathcore. Jeez.
Why the fuck not?
Okay.
Innocent. Guilty. What the fuck are we talking about?
X-Men 97.
Finally. Listen, I can go as long as we want on this whole Tyler Judge shit.
Judge T-Bird.
Judge T-Bird. Judge not, lest ye be rocked.
So, showrunner for X-Men 97, Beau DeMayo.
Can we put that on a fucking TikTok? Because we oughta. Judge T-Bird needs to happen.
Okay. I give you a fucking
Listen,
inch, you take a mile.
The producers who were doing Judge Judy and who finally just had enough or whatever it is that because she's doing something else, I think. You need to fill that void. I'm just the man to do it.
Let me Judge fill that hole.
Judge T-Bird will fill that hole.
That legal hole.
Wow. I get like
Let's back up on that one.
I
don't know about that one.
I get the wordplay, but nah.
Nah, that was...
Because it's a legal show. I fucking get it.
Yeah, but
no.
Listen how it sounds.
You are fired from the writing staff. Jesus fucking Christ. Just break the fucking mic stand.
Well, I want to talk about
now
the gosh
we need
darn
the boring.
X-Men.
Now we need the boring.
Honestly.
Brilliant. Fucking right, dude. You should just put it back in the stereo.
I'm going to put you in the stand.
I'm going to put you in the stand.
Put
Judge Tyler. Judge Tyler. No. Judge Tyler. Judge T-Bird.
It's fucking...
Fuck. You're fucking guilty.
Stop it. Because no one on this planet thinks that's funny but us.
I beg to differ.
God dang it. I clicked on this to listen to talking about X-Men 97.
Objection. Sustained like a note on my fucking guitar.
Get your ass to Moss.
Fair. That's fair.
So Beau DeMayo is out, who was the showrunner of X-Men 97. Mm-hmm. Originally, it was reported that he was fired, but since Marvel has kind of said it was more of a parting of ways, it wasn't a firing.
Both parties have, haven't they?
I don't know if he's made a statement, but I don't think he said anything publicly because
he might not be able to. Like,
yeah.
He might
so
have certain time
explain.
limits.
So Marvel's Brad Winderbaum, he is the head of streaming, TV, and animation. He talked to Entertainment Weekly. He said, quote, "I can't talk about the details, but I can say that Beau had real respect and passion for these characters and wrote what I think are excellent scripts that really the rest of the team were able to draw inspiration from to build this amazing show that's on screen." And Winderbaum said it wasn't a firing; it was more of a mutual thing. Just strange timing.
Yeah,
because when this goes up, the show will be out. We'll have the first 2 episodes will be up, so we'll talk about that next week.
This is a weird part about having already done this part of the show, is that it's like, didn't we already talk about this? Yeah, but not to you.
Yeah, we had to redo the whole thing.
Yeah, and we were talking about how somebody leaked it, maybe.
Yeah, my thought is,
you don't think there's people inside Disney trying to bring Disney down from the inside? Listen, I go to church every Sunday, and they tell me I'm working for the devil. Hi, that's him, the devil.
Are you also one of those people who's like, "Where's Kate Middleton?"
No. But I did think it would.
I wish we were recording when my wife explained that.
I think it would have been fun to have your wife on and to talk and to do like a retro. I almost said toenail radio. A retro tinfoil radio. I don't know. A retro tinfoil radio bit with your wife about Kate Middleton because she knows all fucking about it, dude. I didn't know anything about it, and I was just like, "What's going on? What's the deal with Kate Middleton?" You better fucking get to that goddamn. What's the deal with Kate Middleton? I said, what's the deal with... Thank you. Kramer.
Giddy up.
Newman. Okay.
I'm ballsy. I don't take no shit from anyone.
Whoa, Kramer, you sound different.
You sound different. What's going on in there, Kramer? It's the birthday of the Nebera. The Nebera and Fade Routh. Jerry.
What do we even bother? Doing any news on this show?
So, now...
Holy jeez.
Now,
I guess the show is off topic.
But if you don't think that there's people inside Disney who are trying to leak stuff out,
I don't think
make it.
Yeah, I don't think Marvel intended this to come out
No.
before the premiere because it makes the show look bad, regardless of how good the show is.
Yes.
There's people are going to speculate.
Well, these shitheads, the shitheads that we talk about ad nauseum because they're everywhere every week, they're going to use that to
Geeks and Gamers literally made a video called "Woke on Woke Crime."
What a segue! There you go, Jake. Go ahead.
Well, no, like he had a I didn't watch him because again, I get to the certain point where I'm like, I want to talk about this, I want to cover these things, but I hate I think sometimes they should be covered, but at this point, I don't know, man.
Well, no.
They just do this shit for attention, and I feel like we're a part of it. And
we used to do tinfoil radio. Speaking of that, and what we did was we'll get back to the X-Men news. And what we did was we talked about a lot of.
Well, it relates
we
to
started
this.
with funny conspiracy theories, but we ended up having to talk about because we were doing it during COVID and everything. We ended up having to do. You're just looking at the fucking board like, what are you doing to the board?
Don't touch my fucking board.
Touch my fucking board. We had to start talking about like real actual fucking conspiracies and shit, and it was exhausting because we had to talk about these shitheads, and it just got really just exhausting. And so one of the things we try not to talk about them because A, they're shitheads and they don't really talk about anything that if they were serious about stuff. Like we watched that Spider-Man, like that kids show. Electro and what Doc Ock are gender swapped.
Yeah.
They don't give a fuck about that.
I'm sure there's a video about it somewhere.
They really. The point is it's nice to not have to fucking talk about these assholes all the time.
Go on YouTube. Go look up the YouTube channel.
But they'll use that if this show is not good.
Go look up the YouTuber Jose, which is amazing. I don't know how they got that name.
Right? No shit.
But anyway, go watch Jose's video because Jose does a video about. First of all, they make great content. I love their video essays. But so he breaks down how Critical Drinker looks at things and how disingenuous it is. That's a really great example of it. And so like things like this come out and it happens before the show comes out, so people are going to speculate and they're gonna have their narratives. They have said as much. They take a narrative, they run with it, and that's how they make their money. So like that, I don't see a lot of them talking about his firing or parting ways or whatever the case may be. They seem to be like, hey, no, it's a parting of ways. We didn't fire him.
Well, I think they seem to be fixating it on the whole morph thing. Is what they're fixating on, and that's what that's the horse they're gonna beat, the dead horse they're gonna beat until a new one comes along.
Yeah.
Whatever.
It's ridiculous, and that's the problem with this happening before the show, because you're gonna have conspiracy theories and speculation about this, and I really do hope it is a mutual parting of ways, but and again, that makes me think that this
Right, we
was
don't
leaked.
see, like,
It makes me feel
2
like
weeks from now, like he's on some place like I didn't care for the non-binary character. Like, oh, fuck.
or maybe we're just looking.
Fuck.
You know what else? It could be that we're looking into this too much, and the timing just sucked.
Yeah, could be.
Simple as that.
Well, you know what?
Because to be honest, the release date, because this got delayed, so we didn't know, and then with how the writer strikes and all this stuff was happening, it got, we didn't know when this is actually going to come out. So maybe he had already planned to leave well in advance, and again, the timing just sucks. That could be possible too.
We've seen great shows that have changed showrunners in between seasons and have still been good. We've seen shows lose showrunners before the end of seasons, and they've still been good.
It's sure, any creative project, if you have a lead, if you have someone kind of guiding the ship, that's great, and that's for the most part how things should be. But even with that, like you said, there are teams of writers. And this is a group of people that work with each other for a while.
And a caveat,
and,
yep. Yeah.
And they know these characters.
Right. And a caveat to that is I've seen shows where the showrunner was there the whole time for multiple seasons, and it sucked. So
Like the Halo show. What? Which, by the way, Halo PODST, we're wrapping that up this week. The final
Thank
episode
God,
of
I don't
season
even hear about it anymore.
God help me if we do season 3.
I'm just kidding.
I
love that you're doing a special
no,
thing
I
by
just
yourself
I
with
think
your new
it's
friend.
I think there's a lot of speculation. I truly tend to believe that the timing just sucked.
Yeah.
And I think that he was going to leave a long time ago, and it just, again, because they didn't know when they were going to release this, it just, the timing happened the way it did. But it's fun to do that.
Off panel, off topic with Jake and Tyler.